purpose of this video is to provide a clear guide to pass the CIMA integrated case study. The case study exam is different in assessment. The assessment is based on a competency. There are 4 types of competencies: technical, business, people and leadership. I call it TBPL. Plus around maximum 3 to 9 marks will be allocated for integration. But don't think about integration now, because integration meaning you have done well in the competency framework. So if you do well in the competency, you naturally get marks for integration. So let's see how this system works. Each competency have a particular percentage in the exam. Don't try to predict that in detail based on each question, because based on each question, the competency might vary. I'll show how to do that throughout this video. So take this exam, which is 3 hours. That means 180 minutes to get 100 marks. That's a basic guideline internationally accepted. So that means you have 1.8 minutes to get 1 mark. I repeat, 1.8 minutes to get 1 mark. So question times vary from 30 minutes to 45 minutes to 60 minutes to 90 minutes. So we'll take an example. Let's say you get a requirement which is 60 minutes. So you divide it from 1.8, you get about 33 to 34. So let's say 33. So you get 33 marks when you have 60 minutes. So you can allocate 3 marks for integration. Remaining 30 we can get through the competency framework, TBPL, technical, business, people and leadership. Let's see how to really pass this exam during the exact real conditions. So you have now 60 minutes to get 33 marks. On average, we allocate around 25% of the marks for reading and planning and understanding. You know, in this exam, you get material to read, at least 2 types of material. One thing in the form of email sent by a particular board member, and a press release or some document which talks about a particular content. So you need time to read that, underline, take the data out. You'll be given a kind of a particular sheet to write the data and to plan. So assume it's a 33 mark question, 60 minutes. We can allocate 20 minutes to read and plan. So if it's 90-minute question, we can allocate 30 minutes for that. If it's 30-minute question, you can allocate 10 minutes. So let's come to this simple example. 60-minute requirement, 33 marks, 3 marks for integration, 30 marks to get from TBPL, and 20 minutes to plan and 40 minutes to type and develop the answer. It doesn't mean you're typing for all 40 minutes. Let's see how to get the full marks, 30. You need 30 paras to get 30 marks. Very simple. 1 para, 1 mark. So how do you get 1 mark here? Simple. That paragraph you type should either have T, B, or P, or L. So the para you type should make sense either technical, business, people or leadership. So how do you know this? That's the catch. So you read the requirement, plan for 20 minutes and realize, hang on for a second, this looks like have more business. So you allocate 15 marks for business, maybe 5 for technical, maybe 8 for people and maybe 2 for leadership. You might feel there's nothing much in leadership in that. So I repeat, that is how you get the 30 marks. So you plan 15 for business, 5 for technical, 8 for people and 2 for leadership. Right, now you have the pad and you develop the sketch. Then you must type now. How do you type? You must type each para for each quadrant based on the competency map. So on average, a very good student will type 30 words for 1 para. Another student, a weaker student or an average student might type maybe 20. So on average, you can type from 20 to 30 words per 1 minute. Let's see how it works. If you type 30 words per minute, you have 30 points to get. So you have 30 paragraphs, you have 900 words. This is for 60-minute requirement. So if you type 20 words per minute and if you have 30 paras, you roughly have about 600. So your range would be probably, I would say, 600 to 900. And that is a fundamental typing speed in terms of the business vocabulary based on words. So how are you going to do that? Very simple. You have 40 minutes for that. Mind you, you can't type all 40. So you need to have the plan and you scale it down. Okay, now I'm going to start this with technical. It's always better to start with technical about a mission statement or business valuation. Then you think, right, I've done that. Then you go to business, another 15. But there's always the flexibility. When you do the typing, if you feel, hang on for a second, I might feel there's a little bit of leadership can come in. You change your scale, that's fine. then maybe leadership, we only allocated 2, you might allocate 5 for leadership, and you might reduce 3 from business and come to 12. That's absolutely fine. You can't be perfect. Never try to be perfect in this exercise, but fundamental remains the same. Each para gets 1 mark. You don't need to type 30 paras to pass, but always there's a normal loss. To be on the safe side, practice, practice and practice. Then only you get the best. 20 is fine, 20 words per minute is fine, but try to push it to 30. So on average, get about 750 words for a 33 mark question, which is for 60 minutes. Just to finally wrap up things, you can pass this comfortably as long as you know TBPL, as long as you're typing business vocabulary, business English, concentration is precise. Once you do that right, once you focus on TBPL, you will pass this. So if you need any advice professionally from me, you can always email. Thank you.